What is going on, Pokemon collectors? Welcome back to my channel. Link Light here with another Pokemon video. And on today's video, it's a Shiny Cardboard Chronicles episode. Cause let's face it, before the full arts became super popular, we were all in love with the Shiny Cardboard. And on today's episode, we're going back 25 years to talk about the 2000 Gym Hero set. This set is actually still iconic to this day, and when I was growing up, it was all the rage because it was the first Pokemon set to include the Pokemon trainer as well as the Pokemon. Hollow number 8 is Lieutenant Surge's Magaton. If you're looking to get Lieutenant Surge's Magaton in the first edition PSA 10, it'll cost you about $600. Now for the PSA 10 pop of the first edition Lieutenant Surge's Magaton. There is currently 150 in a first edition PSA 10, and that 150 is out of 1,614. This artwork was illustrated by Sugimori. For the unlimited version of Lieutenant Surge's Magaton, the PSA 10 pop, again, of the unlimited version is only 40, and that 40 is out of 2,706, so it has a very low PSA 10 pop of the unlimited version. And according to PSA, it couldn't give me any prices, but it did say the most recent sale was about $160, so maybe somewhere around there. Again, Pokemon card prices are subjective. The vintage stuff doesn't really go back and forth too much, but right now we're in a boom, so they're probably a little more. They may go down a little bit, but not too much. Let me know in the comments, do you have any memories with Lieutenant Surge's Magaton? Hollow number 9 is Misty's Seadra, and Misty's Seadra was illustrated by Nishida. If you're looking to get Misty's Seadra in a first edition of PSA 10, it'll cost you about $900. Again, $900 to get Misty Seadras in a first edition of PSA 10. And the PSA 10 pop of Misty Seadra is currently 162, and that 162 in first edition of PSA 10 is out of 1,506. The unlimited version of Misty Seadra will cost you about $300. Yes, I just said $300, so it's not too expensive. And the PSA 10 pop of the unlimited version of Misty Seadra is currently 60, and that 60 is out of 1,432. Let me know in the comments, do you have any memories with Misty Seadra? Hollow number 10 is Misty's Tentacruel. And Misty's Tentacruel in a first edition of PSA 10 will cost you around $550 to get this card in a first edition of PSA 10. Now the pop of the first edition PSA 10 Misty's Tentacruel is currently 146. And that 146 is out of 1,603. The unlimited version of Misty's Tentacruel is actually pretty reasonable price. It'll cost you about $120 or so to get this in an unlimited version PSA 10. And that unlimited version of PSA 10 of Misty's Tentacruel has a pop of 71, and that 71 is out of 2,780. Let me know in the comments, do you have any memories with Misty's Tentacruel growing up? Hollow number 11 is Rocket's Hitmonchan. And Rocket's Hitmonchan was illustrated by Sugimori. Now, if you're looking to get this card in a first edition of PSA 10, it'll cost you about $500. And the first edition of PSA 10 pop of Rocket's Hitmonchan is currently 198, and that 198 is out of 1,789. If you're looking to get the unlimited version in the PSA 10 of Rocket's Hitmonchan, it'll cost you around $280. And the PSA 10 pop of the unlimited version is currently 55, and that 55 is out of 2,223. Let me know in the comments, do you have any memories with Rocket's Hitmonchan? Hollow number 12 is Rocket's Moltres, and the Rocket's Moltres was illustrated by, again, Sugimori. If you're looking to get Rocket's Moltres in a first edition of PSA 10, it'll cost you around $1,300. And the first edition of PSA 10 Pop of Rockets Moltres is currently 152, and that 152 is out of 2,045. Now for the unlimited version of Rockets Moltres. It'll cost you around $1,200 to get this in the unlimited version. And that's because it has a very low PSA 10 pop count. The PSA 10 pop count is currently only 64, and that 64 is out of 3,348. So let me know, do you have any memories with Rockets Moltres growing up? Hollow number 13 is Rocket Scyther, and Rocket Scyther was again illustrated by Sugimori. Sugimori did a lot of artwork in this set I see. If you're looking to get Rocket Scyther in a first edition of PSA 10, it'll cost you around $1,600. The PSA 10 pop of Rocket Scyther in a PSA 10 is currently 103. And that 103 is out of 2,115. If you would like Rocket Scyther in a unlimited version of PSA 10, it'll cost you around $850. The PSA 10 pop of the unlimited version of Rocket Scyther is currently only 44, and that 44 is out of 2,874. Let me know in the comments, do you have any memories with Rocket Scyther growing up? Hollow number 14 is Sabrina's Gengar. And Sabrina's Gengar was illustrated by, again, Sugimori. If you're looking to get Sabrina's Gengar in a first edition of PSA 10, PSA 10 did not have any recent sales because I'm sure a lot of people are holding on to theirs. But one of the more recent sales were around 3,000. But I'm sure this card can go anywhere up to 10K probably. But that's just my assumption. Don't take my word for it. The PSA 10 pop of the first edition of Sabrina's Gengar is currently 111. And that 111 is out of 2,849. Now, if you're looking to get Sabrina's Gengar in the unlimited version will cost you around 8K. Yes, I just said 8K for a PSA 10 unlimited version. Now let me tell you why. The PSA 10 pop of the unlimited version of Sabrina's Gengar is currently only 34. And hear me out, that 34 is out of 6,176. So what is that? About less than a 5% chance to get this card in their PSA 10. Let me know in the comments, do you have any memories with such an iconic card, Sabrina's Gengar? Well, there you have it, Pokemon collectors. Another episode of Shiny Cardboard Chronicles comes to an end. Let me know in the comments which Pokemon card holo was your favorite on today's episode. And don't forget to like and subscribe.